confirm, please? I don't know. Thank you guys for helping me pass 1,330 follows, by the way. That's been a goal of mine for a little bit now, so I really appreciate that. Alright. In the bottom right-hand corner, representing Lost in Translation, he is David WinX, aka PracticeX, aka Team Game God, aka one of my favorite streamers, just a legend, okay? And in the top left-hand corner, from Nocturnal Gamers, it is Geeden. Alright, going for a pool first. Does not want to play against PracticeX's mech, dude. I don't know if PracticeX would even play mech because of his gas, but hey, thank you, Moja, for the follow, my guy. Looks like a one. Okay, I was gonna say one base roach, but he's just kind of getting an extra drone out. So to make himself feel better about it being less all in, kinda, I guess. That's all that is. That's a I feel better about myself now move. You know, it's not really, doesn't really do anything. Alright, PracticeX going for the gas first and the scout per the normal. So once he sees this, he should know how to react. David's been in this situation multiple times. And when he doesn't see a second Overlord, he should definitely know too then that he needs to worry about a one base. He did go for that gas. No, he went for the Rax gas. Okay, so that could be Bio or Mech, depending upon which David prefers. It's always going to be Hellions, though. Bio or Mech, it's going to be Hellions. PracticeX here, going to be coming up scouting, seeing there's only one base, seeing the sixlings popping. He should have checked for speed, though. That's what he should have done. He should have kept going and checked for speed. Now that he doesn't know its speed, so he has no idea that it is like a speedling opener. He did take the CC on the high ground, though, which is good for him. He knows how to deal with this kind of thing. Geeden took off gas. He's just trying to quote-unquote pressure. He's cheesing, man. The Reaper's probably going to try, or he's going to try to save the SCV. The Reaper knows to stay home. Practice isn't dumb. But he does have to worry, like, he shouldn't be this far out, like, because of speed. But David does know what he's doing, so. He does not want to fight this way, because if Geeden gets him caught out with speed and he loses his Reaper, that could be a very bad deal. But I feel like that's what Geeden's trying to do. Speed's going to finish in 6 seconds, and David needs to realize there's a reason he's just waiting here. Speed just finished. Okay, now we'll see if David can get out of here with his Reaper. Oh, almost this round. Oh, and it does die off, which means that he does have a Marine, though, which is good. He made a Marine before the reactor, which is what needs to happen. Oh, and I get an auto win. Nice. So Lost in Translation is now 2-0 up in regards to the score. That dang Terran music coming out for a dang Terran player. Let's see it. Already making these Hellions, and so far, I like this opening for PracticeX. He did lose the Reaper, which is a little sloppy, but other than that, he's not taking any damage, which is really good. This bunker only cost a net amount of 25 minerals, so it's not even that big of an investment. Geeden trying to recover, going for a third base. PracticeX dropping down the Ghost Academy. He's going to go for some Ghost Hellbat play here, which I really like, especially on this low, like, he's not going to have a bunch of Queens. He's gonna mostly have Zerglings, not Roaches, and he's never gonna have Banelings, so. If he does have Banelings, it hurts his already bad drone count, so. Geeden trying to get his troop spread out, which I appreciate, but if he doesn't have any transfused energy, these ghosts are gonna hit him like a truck. They're going to smash into him, and it's not gonna be very pretty. Alright, PracticeX going out here to pressure. These queens should be at the front when they get here. Geeden's map vision's not the best. He only sees this one Overlord. Which, we'll see. Okay, so he does see that there are a couple queens, but it's still not even as many queens as you would like to see. He should probably be pulling these queens and making more. You want 5-6 queens, especially off this opener, because you know you're already behind, and the way to get out from being behind is to crush a push, and if you don't have the effective queens or units to do that, then the Terran's just going to pull further and further ahead. Like, it's almost 5 minutes, and it's only 39 workers for Geeden, when usually by 6 minutes you only have 60 drones. You know? Yeah, they're Jeffrey's David's friend. Yeah, Jeffrey's on PracticeX stream all the time, man. But here comes the Hellions and the Ghost. Geeden did see the Ghost. He is making a Baneling nest now, which I don't disagree with, but I also am not a huge fan either, because, like, Ghosts, if David has 3 Ghosts, and 3 Ghosts one-shot a Baneling. Like, they do 20 damage to light, and a Baneling has 50 health, so I don't know if a Cocoon has more, actually. We'll see. Anyways, here comes the Hellbats coming up now. He's going to see the Queens and the he does scan the Banelings, which is really good. Banelings have 30 health. Sniping the Queens here, splitting some of the Hellbats. The Banelings do not want to hit Ghosts. The Ghosts have 100 health, but they also are not light. Oh, he does get a surround on the Ghost, or he did for a second, but then he kind of gave it up. Killing all the Lings and all the Banelings and most of the Queens is really good for David here. I do like that a lot. A couple more Hellbats coming into, killing the rest of the Queens. David getting some drone damage now, getting into the mineral line. He can't transform into Hellions, or that would not be good. He's starting his +1 and his Blue Flame, so gonna kill as many Zerglings as he can, and he's gonna get a lot of them. Wow, roasting and toasting, man. Geeden kind of struggling. He did start a 4th base, but, like, what is his... He's still only at 48 drones, so PracticeX catching up in that account. He does have a 3rd, and he's going into mech, and there's not even a lair on the way for Geeden yet, so this is looking very good for PracticeX. I am already liking the way this is going for him. He does scan, he sees no lair, he's got to be laughing to himself right now. He's going to be like, what are you doing? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. But it's what Geeden had to do. Geeden, like Serial in the previous game, shot himself in the foot by going for this opening against one of the safest players. No, like, PracticeX doesn't not scout, he doesn't send a Blind Reaper. And Geeden's having to spend, like, 700 minerals remaking all of his Queens that he lost to those Ghosts. Which I think makes the Ghosts worth themselves, because 700 minerals, that could be 14 more drones that he has, but he doesn't. He's only just now starting +1 as well, or 1-1 as well, while the mech player is about to already have +1. This next mech push, which I think is going to consist of 2 Cyclones and 8 Hellions and 2 Siege Tanks, is, I don't know if Geeden can hold this. It's going to be very difficult. Roachborn just now starting. He knows PracticeX is going to play mech. He hasn't scouted, but he knows. The Overlord was killed, so... I'm sorry, he did know because of the racks, obviously. The racks spotting his Overlord. He sees a push coming in, he needs to start some Banelings. He's not spending his money very well. I'd like to see him already start up more Queens and Roaches. Oh, it's right before the Roach weren't finished, he started Zerglings. I don't think that's the play here. I think he needs to start Roaches, because you need something to deal with the Hellbats. The Queens can soak some damage, but it's like, he does also have Siege Tanks. Okay, the Baneling's getting decently good connections here. Ling's coming in from the behind. And actually, I think Geeden's going to clean this up, because David let his Hellbats take too many Baneling connections. Thank you for the bits. Again, KOB. David kind of donating that army there. A very good cleanup from Geeden, considering the circumstance, but he's still, like, he has such a long road ahead of him to come back. Like, it's 8 minutes and 30 seconds. He has +1 Carapace and just starting Roach speed. Yeah, 5th base. He's just now saturating his 4th. David's already got another army ready to go, and it's going to be with a 2-1 push. So we will see. Yeah, go PracticeX, dude. Come on, David, you got this. He sees 2 Roaches, he should be like, LOL. Now with the Roaches coming out, you should probably focus more on Cyclones. I think with this push, if he sent like 2 Hellions off to the 4th base to kill some drones, but he's just ready to go, man. David wants to end this game. This game should be over. He's telling you. He's like, why is this game still going on? But he also knows if he overextends like that too many times, Geeden could come back in this. Yes, Geeden's supply is better, but it's like quality versus quantity. Roaches versus 2-1 Siege Tanks. With Cyclones, it's like, yikes. Okay, starting the Swarm Host now is Geeden. Swarm Hosts are a way to come back into this, but PracticeX very versed in dealing with Swarm Hosts. So we'll see. Geeden just evacuating this base. He knows he's going to lose it. I wish David knew about the base to the mid-left. A couple Roaches coming to counterattack the 4th from Geeden. I already like that. David going to be working on this 4th already. Killing all the larvae. The Roaches are attacking the 4th. Couple drones going down from the Hellbats. Only 1 SCV dying for David. He's just going to restart his 4th somewhere else. He's already starting the starports. Probably going to go for that Viking Liberator tech. Because he knows a hive has to be close, but a hive's not even started. It's just going to be some sort of tech. I mean, David killed the 3rd, so I wish he knew about the 5th. He would have killed that 5th. Ooh, the tank's getting caught out here. At least it kills a roach for its life. Practice being very indecisive here, and I don't know if that's the call. Alright, these Swarmos coming out here. David's going to see these Swarmos. Now is he going to react to them? Oh, they're going to land on some depots, which, that's a yikes. What's he going to do now that he sees the Swarmos? That's the big question. He's severely supply blocked in PracticeX as well. Rip that sensor tower as well. It's 125 gas. +1 is just now finishing for Geeden. Going to make these locusts a lot more potent. The roach army coming out here. This mech army, while sort of mobile, is also very clunky. And I honestly think because of the swarm host supply inflation, Geeden can just, David can just overrun this. He's also going to be going for Banshees as well. Oh, the Swarm Host is going to be caught here. Losing one Swarm Host right off the bat. A second one going down as well. These Locusts do not want to be popping into Blue Flame Hellbats because that's when Locusts are very ineffective. David going to be coming back. These Roaches are probably going to counterattack, and David knows that. He's got his 2 tanks. I think he just all-armied. These Roaches are going to get on top of these Siege tanks, but I don't think they can't even straight up fight this. That's not a good fight for the Roaches. They get some of the tanks, but it's still not a good fight. More Swarm Hosts coming out here, okay. David, he's in a weird spot. I like that he's making Banshees. Geeden has nothing to deal with Banshees. If David comes with a complete surprise with all these Banshees. Dun, 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 dun. Geeden, his creep spread has been okay. Definitely better than Serial's. I like David finally sitting out some Hellion counterattacks. But he knows every second he spends here, these Locusts are going to be coming in, man. Okay, the Locust coming into the 3rd here, killing all of the SCVs. David losing 20 SCVs. Don't lose the orbital, please. Lift. Aw, he didn't even lift. Loses the 3rd base as well. David coming in with some Blue Flame Hellions, though. Maybe he can get some counter drone damage done here. Geeden going to lose a hatchery as well. David's got 99 army supply, and I just want to point out that there are 16 Swarm Hosts, so that is 48 army supply in useless units on the map. They do not fight well, straight up. So David here, David is ahead on upgrades as well. He has 2-2, while Moja is just, his 2-2 is almost done. David also has Banshees, so he's going to be able to kill these Swarm Hosts here, and the Swarm Hosts are slower off creep. This is really good for David. He's making the plays. And this now is when David wants to fight. Right before the +2 attack. He's getting a full sandwich here. Multiple siege tanks. PracticeX coming in with a massive mech army. He's swinging his mech dick around, and Geeden just can't handle it, my guy. He can't handle it. But David has to do something. If this attack fails, David could very well lose this game. He does not have a very... Oh, the Swarmo's looping around the back. I do like that a lot. I wish he had a couple more Blue Flame Hellbats in here. These health bars are kind of confusing. Well, it's what I use. I'm sorry, my guy. They're just based on color. Alright. Geeden trying to break PracticeX here. It does not look like it's working yet, but he did break through a bulk of the units. And if... GG. I don't think that was... It could have been over. I don't know. Anyways, good game by David. That is the match. Lost in Translation wins 3-1.